When I was a young child growing up in Smackover, Arkansas, as was the custom in those days and hopefully still today, children visited their parents and brought their children to get to know their grandparents. My dad and mother took my sister and myself to Ringgold, Louisiana to visit our maternal and paternal grandparents, since they both lived in the same rural area in Ringgold. When I visited my grandmother Margie's house, my favorite sport, along with my young cousins, was sliding down the red clay hills down to the banks of a creek. And when our clothes were really stained with red mud. This is why it's called the Red River Valley, I think. And one day, my grandmother Margie decided to take us all to church with her. We left when there was going to be rain, and we arrived at church before the rain. My uncle had given some of us a ride on his horse as he was going to go with his girlfriend to church. Well, the rains came very hard when we were in church. So my uncle was with his girlfriend, taking her home first, and we were going to walk home. When we got to the creek, the bridge had been washed away, and there was a log across the creek. So my grandmother said, "Well, I don't swim and you don't swim. So you sit down and scoot across the creek on this log, and you better not fall off because none of us swim." And we did, and we slid across the creek on the log. My mother was so mad. She was mad at her mother. There she was in Smackover, and she felt that we had been put in danger. Just like crossing your pond with some little kids. And Robert was busy taking his girl home on the horse. Forgot about us.